King Charles only has one tactic to get Prince Andrew out of Royal Lodge, expert suggests. A royal expert has said that King Charles can only use one tactic to remove from Prince Andrew from Royal Lodge as their titanic property battle wages on. Ingrid Seward, editor-in-chief of Majesty Magazine, told Channel 5 the monarch has only one option in his armoury to evict his younger brother from a property which he currently calls home. The king's only chance to win the war over Royal Lodge, according to Ingrid, is persuasion because, legally, Andrew, 64, can't yet be removed. Speaking on the battle for Royal Lodge, Andrew versus Charles, she said, if King Charles wants him, Andrew, to leave Royal Lodge, he's going to have to just use persuasion because legally he can't move him out of there. He's rented it from the Crown Estate. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Andrew and the King have been embroiled in a standoff over Royal Lodge in recent years after the controversial prince stepped down as a working royal due to his relationship with disgraced paedophile Jeffrey Epstein and his car crash Newsnight interview. In the years since his fall from popularity, following revelations about his friendship with Epstein, Andrew has only been seen on a handful of occasions such as his brother's coronation in 2023. As a result, details about Andrew's actual condition, both physical and psychological, are scarce with only occasional clues about his state of mind and body as he continues to be the subject of controversy. At the end of last year, he cancelled all appearances after links to alleged Chinese spy Yang Tenghua. However, there is one person who has talked about life with Andrew, and that is his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, who has been supporting him in recent years alongside her own battles with cancer. She told the Sunday Times, "I was left to look after a sad man, which is sort of what I'm doing now." Although her comment did not mention Andrew directly, it was believed to be about the man she was married to between 1986 and 1996, reported the Daily Express. On her marriage to Andrew, Sarah had previously said in a separate interview with The Times, "I was totally and utterly in love with Andrew. I would do it all over again, 100%. He's the best, a great man with a great heart, and kind. It's still with us today. I won't let him down. He supports me as much as I support him. He's supported me through thick and thin, not just marriage or divorce. We agree on the 3 Cs: communication, compromise, compassion." Andrew and Sarah had 2 daughters, Princess Beatrice, 36, and Princess Eugenie, 34, to whom he is believed to want to pass Royal Lodge down to after he dies. Buckingham Palace declined to comment. The battle for Royal Lodge, Andrew versus Charles, airs on Channel 5 on Saturday, January 25th, at 8 p.m. King Charles and Queen Camilla visit Princess Anne's wedding venue, and it's a winter wonderland. The King and Queen attended church on Sunday as they enjoyed the rest of their winter break in Scotland. Charles, 76, and Camilla, 77, were all smiles as they were driven through the snow to the service at Crathy Kirk Church. The monarch sported a tweed jacket as he waved from the back seat with one of the Queen's companions, Lady Sarah Keswick. Meanwhile, Camilla was wrapped up against the cold in a dark wool coat and a furry wide-brimmed hat. It's a small Church of Scotland parish church in the Scottish village of Crathy close to the Balmoral estate. It's best known for being the regular place of worship for the British royals when they're staying at the castle, and is also where the Princess Royal married her second husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence. Princess Anne tied the knot with the naval officer on the 12th of December, 1992 during an intimate ceremony at the church, with only 30 guests in attendance. The decision for the wedding to be held in Scotland was because the Church of Scotland permitted second marriage for divorcees. Unlike her Tudor-style gown for her first marriage to Captain Mark Phillips in 1973, and wore a white knee-length dress with flowers in her hair for her second nuptials. The newlyweds then celebrated with family and friends at Craigowern Lodge on the Balmoral estate. The King and Queen celebrated Christmas with the royals on the Sandringham estate, stepping out for the annual 25 December service at St. Mary Magdalene Church. As revealed by the court circular, Charles and Camilla retreated to their Scottish royal residence last week, with the King having owned Birkhall on the estate since 1992. Charles will be back in London on Monday as he is set to host 3 organisations dedicated to educating future generations about the Holocaust at Buckingham Palace. King Charles' poignant decision to not reveal his specific type of cancer was a conscious choice. After announcing his cancer diagnosis earlier this year, King Charles has not shared what specific type of cancer he has, and there may be a poignant reason why. The Times cited a palace source who said that the King's decision not to reveal the type of cancer was a conscious choice to be able to reach out to the widest number of people who are experiencing the disease, rather than narrow the focus onto a particular form of cancer, the outlet reported. The palace did confirm earlier this year that the King does not have prostate cancer. The move harkens back to the King's decision to share news of his surgery to correct an enlarged prostate before the procedure happened in January. As People reported at the time, Charles' decision to highlight his diagnosis prompted a 1,000% increase in searches about prostate enlargement on the UK's National Health Service website. He was lauded for doing so, coming forward with his health news, with commentators saying he had ushered in a new era of transparency in matters of health and the royal family. After the January surgery to correct the benign enlarged prostate, cancer was detected, and the King announced on February 5 that he was beginning treatment for the still undisclosed type of cancer. The Times reported that his courtiers assumed Charles would want privacy as he began treatment, so they planned for low-key cars with blacked-out windows to drive him around London, but the King said no. He was determined to remain visible throughout, a source told the Times. A plan was put in place to use the state Bentley so he could be seen more easily. He really wanted to reassure people that he was okay. The King made it clear that he felt his condition was nothing to be shied away from. King Charles waves as he departs with Queen Camilla after receiving treatment for an enlarged prostate at the London Clinic on January 29, 2024 in London, England. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.